this is what no one tells you about supercars. Everyone wants to own a supercar at some point, and honestly, it makes sense. The way they sound, the way people react when you pull up in them, it's something every person has thought about at least once in their life. But almost nobody talks about the one thing that actually decides whether owning one is a smart move or a financial disaster. It's this one thing that can make owning a supercar a good investment or a money pit that will cause more harm than good. And it's where the car sits on its depreciation curve. A brand new supercar can lose 20 to 30% of its value in year one alone. So the first owner basically takes that hit for you, which means if you buy one 5 or 10 years later, you're getting the same 0 to 60 time, the same exact feeling, for sometimes a quarter of what it originally cost. That's the good part about car ownership. But here's the part people don't mention. Maintenance and parts don't get cheaper just because the car did. A clutch job on some of these cars costs more than buying an entire used Honda Civic outright, and a set of tires built for that kind of performance can easily reach $3,000 to $5,000 and be worn out in 10,000 miles if you actually drive it like it's meant to be driven. Insurance is the same, since companies price you based on the car's value and how fast it can get you in trouble. So a 25-year-old with a perfectly clean record can still get quoted more insurance than a mortgage payment. So it's less about whether you can afford to buy one, and more about whether you've actually budgeted for what happens after you drive it home. The people who ended up regretting it the most almost always financed their car and never thought past that. The ones who don't regret it bought used, paid cash, and knew exactly what they were signing up for before the car even showed up. If there's one thing to take away from this, it's that people can afford the car more often than they think. Almost nobody budgets for actually owning it, and that's the gap that decides everything.